channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Dina Gohil. I'm a podiatrist in London, UK, otherwise known as the Foot Scraper. Now, if you haven't already joined our family, don't forget to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the main question at hand. How do I know if I have a nail fungal infection? Let's get to it. First of all, let's talk about the most common signs. First, you may notice an odor that's coming to it. So have you ever taken off your shoes and socks and you have this sort of pungent aroma that comes to your nails? From your nose to your nose, that's usually a good sign that you do. Another one is the actual texture of the nail. So you may notice it's slightly more brittle. You may notice the actual nail is uplifting from the nail bed. Those are the most common signs. Now, without further ado, let's talk more about the visible signs of what you're most likely to see. During an early stage of fungal infections, it's very hard to detect whether you do have it or do you not, because the signs develop slowly over time. Now, there's a few sets of words that you're about to learn which are based from Latin that we use to diagnose what type of nail infection that you have going on. So the first one is fungal hyperkeratosis. Nice long word, isn't it? Looking at the picture, you can actually see that there's a scaling that goes underneath of the toenail. And you may see it looks like it's raising ever so slightly. The second one is called lateral onychomycosis. Now, if we look at this photo here, this is slightly different because in this photo you can see clearly that you may have some streaks. They may be yellow in color or they might be white in color on the nail. Another one is distal onychomycosis. If we look at the photo for this one here, you may notice that the tip of the nail, you might see some crumbling in the corner or in both corners, and it really just kind of depends on just the texture and how thick the nail is. Another one is called proximal onychomycosis. If we look at the picture here, in this you will see almost on the nail that you see kind of yellow spots at the bottom of the nail, more so than at the top. Another sign, if we go to this photo over here, now you might see in certain areas of the nails, you might see flaking white areas on the surface. You may also notice a few pits on the surface of the nail. This can also be a sign of nail fungal infections. And last but not least, another sign of having a fungal infection is the actual loss of the nail. Because with long periods of time of having nail infections in the toenail, the nail will start to uplift away from the nail bed and therefore no longer attach. Now, when it comes to fungal nail infections, you can either have that on multiple toenails, a single toenail, on one edge or a part of the toenail, or the entire toenail itself. So it's not just limited to one appearance and one sort of toenail. So it's really important to check on all of them there. Now, if you're not sure even after this video if you have a toenail fungus or not, then the best thing is to do is either see a podiatrist like myself or to your GP and have the toenail tested for fungal infections. Yes, that's right, they actually do test for toenail infections. Now, it can take up to 3 to 4 weeks for them to culture the results and get them back to you. And once you know you have a toenail infection, then we can talk about how to cure it. And if you want to know more about how to cure it, check out my other video on how to get rid of fungal nail infections. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've learned a lot, and if you have any questions, please do comment down below and I will always try to get back to you as I normally do. And thank you again. Bye.